Beethoven's Symphony No. 9, completed in 1824, just 3 years before his death, was to be his last symphony. Or was it? Well, not according to a dinner lady from Balham in South London. It was in this house in 1969 that the quiet and unassuming Rosemary Brown first came to public attention. She claimed to be a musical medium, acting as a supernatural scribe for hundreds of new works written by the long-dead giants of classical music. In her prolific body of work are what she claimed to be Beethoven's 10th and 11th symphonies.
I was very nervous of Beethoven. He looked very fierce.
She was also in psychic tune with other composers, such as Liszt. But could this and other melodies really have come from beyond the grave?
I find that the composers are often with me when I'm actually shopping or when I'm doing some of the housework.
One thing we do know about her was that she did have some piano lessons as a child. Rosemary's works were committed to record and performed in public across the country. She even played some of the simpler pieces herself. But I want to see what a modern concert pianist can make of her music. I sent Cyrill Ibrahim a piece of Beethoven's music as transcribed by Rosemary, but without telling him where it had come from.
I think somebody needs to have quite a solid background in terms of understanding of music theory in order to write something like this, because it's rather complex. It has that sort of restlessness of Beethoven.
It's actually Rosemary Brown who was a psychic. She claims that Beethoven wrote it through her. It was written through Rosemary Brown.
I just can't believe that, actually. It is really quite incredible. I did think this is really nicely written. It's beautiful and it is worth being played. Yes, absolutely.
In 1969, her unique talent brought her to the attention of the BBC. Film director Peter Dorling got to know her well.
There was me, there was a sound man and the cameraman, and we all had to be very quiet and not laugh, not giggle. And she said, I can't guarantee that Beethoven or Liszt will come.
Liszt?
Liszt, yes.
Is he with you now?
So we were able to just sit and wait. We'd got everything ready, as I say, the finger on the button.
Whereabouts in the room is he?
He's standing actually here beside me. Well, I hope he comes out on the cameras, but I don't suppose there's much hope.
And you can hear quite clearly what he says?
I can hear him, yes. In D sharp, yes.
It's in a really difficult key signature as well. It's not like this is all in easy keys.
Yeah, indeed. She was a genuinely nice person, not trying to fool anybody, and certainly not trying to make any money out of it. She wasn't interested in that. And it was the talk of the newsroom.
Peter's documentary brought worldwide attention to Rosemary's peculiar talents, and she won fans among respected musicians, including Leonard Bernstein. But uncomfortable in the spotlight, she soon disappeared from view. Rosemary Brown died in 2001. But there may be another explanation for how this music was created. Professor Garand Wiggins is an expert on creativity in the brain.
So we absorb information from the world around us all the time. I believe her talent was actually a musical talent, not a paranormal one. If you think about what you're doing, things start to go wrong. You need to just let it happen, let your non-conscious control go on. Then, of course, people are amazed. I mean, and it is clever. And people, you know, should praise her for that ability. It's a little bit of a shame, in my opinion, that then it's attributed to Beethoven and not to Rosemary Brown. Because, if anything, I think that's more amazing.
I frankly don't know the answer to the real question, which is, how is she doing it? Because she's so nice and genuine. There's no trickery about her. She's not up to mischief. She was ordinary, so charmingly ordinary.
We may never know how Rosemary truly composed her music, but what we do know is that she left a body of varied and prolific work for us all to enjoy.